All right. Hey guys, it's Marcy, and first of all, I actually want to apologize for the delay in the video, right? Because it was a promise that we were going to upload it a bit earlier today, but when I woke up, I felt a bit sick, unfortunately, and I was like really feeling like I couldn't, like I was going to die. But we're here, right? And my promise was to record a video for you guys, right? So, yeah, no time to waste. Let's get started. And today's topic is just basically about the importance of building a personal brand, right? It's actually something that I see in this kind of community, right, of Wi-Fi money. Just anyone that wants to make actually a sustainable business online is lacking, is not taken care of, or just doesn't give a fuck about, to be honest. And the reason why it's just it's just something that is being lacked and not looked upon. And I'm here today to explain why it's actually really, really, really quite important, right? So the competition is high, right? The competition is tough. Your competitors are better than you. What levers do you have to make customers, right, clients, buy from you and not from the competitors, right? So the product, right, you offer, the system, strategies, acquisition, all of this can be replaced. But the only thing that is unique is yourself, right? And therefore the content, right? Because this is how people see you. This is how people view you. So basically, to break that short, is that anyone that builds an audience, right, a personal brand, is always going to be at an advantage than someone who doesn't. It's as simple as that, right? Even as bad as, God forbid, your service is shit, you're still going to most likely make more money than the other person because you can attract more people towards you. It's as simple as that, right? And the way you do that, right, is basically by working on you, on what differentiates you, right? Whereas personal brand takes a place and you have to get the attention. The attention has to be known. How can the attention be owned? Is either by having evidence that the shit just, like backing up evidence with the shit you're saying, because you're doomed if you don't do that. Bringing as much value, right? Giving a lot of things that are helping people that are in your market that resonate with it a lot. And at the same time, having a compelling story behind it. The only reason why you watch, maybe you guys, most of you guys in my community do the same thing as me, or watching guys like Iman Gadzi and all that, is because they have a lot of evidence, right? They give a lot of value. God damn well, they do give a lot of value. And, to brainstorm that with those two going forward, right? They, say in a compelling way. They have a story around basically all the videos they do, story around basically the value that they give and the evidence and everything like that. It is very important that you master these three things because they're going to make you it's going to be crazy, the attention you're going to get, right? And you're probably wondering, right? So Marcy, okay, right? Yeah, but how the fuck do I do that, right? How do I get the attention? How do I get people to focus on me the most? How do I get all the eyes? Well, there are two things, two factors that you have to focus the most on, and is what the market wants, needs, and a team that your market niche is concerned with. So in terms of, those two things, it has to be something that, that must be something that is in the head of your clients every fucking night, that they cannot sleep, that they're thinking about, that is disturbing them. That is the problem, the problem number one, right? That has to be something, right? Because if I was to make a video about Legion, I will always attract more attention. And, the reason why is because this is an issue that my market is hot the most with. So it's very important that you focus on, basically, when you're trying to attract a big, large audience, that you focus on something that, that is bothering them, that that they want to hear, that they want a solution for. Because if you make something else, oh my days, you know what's gonna happen. I don't even need to go to that, because basically, the same way as you want to build a business, right? Like, you build a business around the market, not your ego, not what you think is right or what the market wants. That's the reason why, before doing this video, I actually asked you guys on the story, what kind of videos do you want me to make? What kind of things are bothering you guys? Which I've taken a list of, and I'm gonna go throughout these things in further videos, because I don't want to make some bullshit that you guys are, are fucking interested in, right? You get what I mean? So exactly, like, you have to build the same way you're building a business, around the market, is the same way you have to build your, the value and the content assets that you're giving out based on what your market need, right? Because, you can't, form and structure, your company just because you feel a certain way. You can't do videos just because you feel a certain way. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. It honestly doesn't. And if you think about it exactly, in life, there's only three things that people are going to buy from you. Only three fucking things, believe it or not. You, right? Again, that goes back to personal branding, your offer, and your clients, right? These are the only things, like, honestly, tell me which other thing people are going to buy from you. If you think about people like Sarge, like Imad Gatti, or is it Thomas Cornett? I hope I pronounced his name properly, but if you think, what the hell are they doing well? Right? They're building things based, getting all that attention on them, while pushing for personal branding, right? So, and then they have a fucking compelling offer. They have a really good offer, right? And they're getting the clients amazing fucking results. You can see the money they're making for that client, and you can see the offer is really great, and you can see that they look like representable people, and people that you trust, that are smart, and they know what the fuck they're saying. That they are basically setting authority, right? And that's those are the three components that people are always going to buy from you. I don't see anything else they're going to buy from, right? And going further up, basically, right? You're probably wondering, how can you properly structure your value asset, that converts cold leads into warm ones, right? Just after 2 to 3 videos. Again, I don't even need to go to details with this. It's about, you have to talk about something that the people you want to target are mostly concerned with. What is going to get their attention? What is going to click in their head and be like, oh shit, I should be watching this guy, right? And also make a copy for the title and video, optimization. That has to do more with the quality of what you're doing, right? Because, a lot of people neglect quality. They think they just do volume and that, but basically if, the quality of what you're doing is shit, it represents you. It represents if you're, if you're basically, well represented, you're well organized in that. And if the content quality you're making is fucking shit, then, you're not going to attract people, right? It's as simple as that. I don't need to break it down more. You need to focus on quality. At the same time, yes, volume, but, you got to make sure that quality is really on point, because, if you just focus on volume like that, then you're giving yourself a hole, because, you're not going to get the attention. And you have to express yourself with conviction and confidence. And that's really important, because you will be able to basically communicate better, right? You're going to build a lot of credibility, right? Assurance as well, and leadership skills. You're going to set authority, right? It's really important that you express yourself with doing these videos, that you're telling them, yeah, it's Marcy. I'm that guy. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? It's really important that you do that. And basically, building a personal brand is really important, because if you go further down, right, someone that builds let's say, okay, when you're doing content and doing that, the goal is to get inbound leads, right? Because they're easier than that. But then someone who just does outreach, cold things like cold call, cold DM outreach, and that, the whole thing, reason behind this as well is to get attention. They're both centered around attention. It's just that one has to go, right, get it, and one can just produce something and it comes to them, right? So that's the difference. But let's say someone, let's say if, both, let's say someone that does, outreach and content, and then there's someone who doesn't do that, right? That's not building an audience. When everything goes down back to zero, who do you think is going to have an easier start? Let me know. Who's actually going to be able to have an advantage and pick themselves up and go start again? The person who built the audience, right? The personal brand, because people are going to remember you, right? People are definitely going to remember you, because shit can go down, and then you have to go back and start sending 8,000 cold outreach a day and hoping that whoever buys. Because if you also think about it, yes, maybe you're doing cold outreach and doing a personal thing, and exactly when, I mean, sorry, you're doing co-outreach, yes, and personal brand. When the person doesn't want to buy, buy your service and that's fine. You know that they will go back and watch your video, get nurtured by it, right? They're going to get, nurtured by it, and they're going to come back because what? Over that time, they were, you basically were spitting a lot of valuable things, and they were like, fuck, yeah, I should have bought from this guy. Like, I don't know why, I don't know why I said I couldn't afford. This guy's the guy that can solve my problem. Let me go back to him and be ready to buy his shit. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane, this kind of thing, right? And trust me, goddamn, trust me, you do not need to have millions of subscribers or followers and things. Like, let's say Mathis Clouet, more of like a French guy in the, he's working in the French market with agency owners and all this kind of things. He only has like 1,000 followers and a few subscribers on YouTube, but he's making like 60K a month. And the reason why, because of that personal brand, because with that audience that he has captured, he's over time building the trust. He's building a relationship and solving real life issues that when they come back, when they have a problem, they're always going to come back to him because he's the one who's putting the authority and telling them that I'm the only one who can solve your damn issue. I'm the only one and no one else, right? And again, going back to these big guys, Iman Gadzhi and Alex, like, yes, they were very good at skills and that, but do you think they would have been where they are if they just continued doing, just being good at skills, at marketing and this and that? No, they would have not. They realized that they have to scale, they have to get an audience, they have to pull a lot of attraction. It's the same, I'll keep saying, it's the same goal as doing outreach. The reason why people want to send so many more cold emails is because they want to be in people's face, more people's face, they want to reach more audience. They want to be in more people's faces. That's the reason. And you can easily do that by working on your personal brand, because over time, things will grow. Over time, your views will grow and that. And if these guys, like, I'm sorry to say this, but Iman Gadzhi's course, yes, he's a smart guy and all that, but the better courses out there in terms of SMME with Charlie Morgan, right, with Montel Gordon, like, they're much more better courses. But why do you think Iman's going to make much more money than these guys? Or he's making more, of course, because all the attention, a lot more is going towards Iman. A lot more is going towards him. And that's how he's always going to win and make more. It's just as simple as that. And he has more authority while doing that, right? So yeah, guys, I really hope this video was good. And honestly, guys, it's not like I'm telling you guys to stop working on your skills. Like, anyone who thinks they need to stop working on the skills, and that is really stupid. By the way, building content and working on your personal brand, working on how to speak and getting better is still a fucking skill, by the way, as well. But all I'm just saying is that you have to find a way to combine both and, make it work together while building that skill, those kind of things. You need to learn, you need to work as well on building your personal brand. Because it's going to be fucking useful. Like, I get so many fucking ads, about SMMA every day on Instagram, on Facebook. And when I look, at those profiles through the ads, those people profile, I see they're working a lot on the personal brand. They're working a lot on, building an audience, people that they can take the attention from, and honestly, make them know that, yeah, I'm that nigga that can solve your problem. It's as simple as that. Anyways, I hope this video is very good. Over time, they're all going to get better. This is my first one, but I hope I was able to help you guys a lot with a lot of value. And, further down the line with these videos, I'm going to go more into details how you can actually build that. And it's not only about building that, but working on your systems, back-end optimization for your business, service delivery, scripts, all those kind of things that you need. But today I felt like it was so important to talk about this thing that a lot of people are neglecting. Sorry for saying this, because, those ones who don't work on that, it's going to take a lot more, effort for them to reach where they want to be. And, time is very limited. You got to, think smart, not always work hard, but think small as well. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for your time. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to recording more videos and seeing you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.